Okay, taking advantage of the excellent weather, the unseasonably warm weather for this time of year, giving you a report about a report that I'm not going to be able to do. And I think this is sort of an interesting phenomenon. I'd been trying to work with one of the high schools here. A bit of background. Boulder, in a recent national magazine article, reported that Boulder is the smartest city in America. I think it's based on percentage of people with college degrees and postgraduate education and so on. Anyhow, the schools here are superb. One of the best, allegedly the 53rd best high school in America, according to their homepage, is Peak to Peak High School in Boulder County. Now, they have a film class, a film appreciation filmmaking class. I had planned to go and watch their film festival, which is scheduled for today. I'm reporting this, this is Thursday. I was going to go out there, and a couple of weeks ago I had tried to make arrangements with the person who teaches film at the school to come out there, possibly interview all the students who were going to be in the festival, asking them about their passion for making movies, about their interests, about how it is they were inspired to make the particular movie, what they felt about the festival, and so on. And that all sounded sort of okay to the teacher. I had a sense that there was something bothering her about it. It turns out that I'm an outsider, quote unquote, to the school, so they would have had to get official school district permission for me to come and do these interviews, and probably permission from the parents. And if I was going to do these interviews on school grounds, it was going to be even more problematic. I said, look, I don't care if I do the interviews. Have the kids interview each other. It doesn't matter. Here's some questions. We could work out the questions together. I don't really care. But in any event, it wasn't going to happen. There were 2 weeks in which they could have planned this thing out from the time I found out about when the festival was to be held, but they said no, there was no way they could get this done in time. Fine. Okay. I said, this is open to the public. I'll come. I'll watch the movies anyway, figuring after the movies are over, I'll do it the way I did at the University of Colorado award ceremony, where I saw Josh's and Ingrid's movies as the ones that won the award for classroom-made project. Fine, that'll be good. I'll go out and see the movies. Well, now I find out yesterday, the day before the festival, that it's not going to be held. Why? Well, it turned out I had gotten a hint about this last week, late last Friday. I, of course, being the kind of person that I am, I had gotten the dates wrong. I thought the festival was going to be on Friday. So I drove out to this high school on Friday and was trying to find where the festival was. There's a huge number of cars and parents and things there. Asked somebody who directed me eventually to the principal of the high school. The principal of the high school, friendly, outgoing fellow, tells me, unfortunately, the students didn't get their films edited in time, so the festival has been canceled. Good luck, buddy, more or less, as he pats me on the shoulder and goes his way. And I find out later that I had the wrong date. So I'm thinking, now why is the principal telling me this was canceled? Okay, now I find out more yesterday. It turns out that the students not only didn't get their edits done in time to show the festival, they refused to do the edits. Why? Well, it turns out that the material that they had included in their films was deemed inappropriate for a school-based film. Reliable sources tell me that the films included violence and guns and so on. Now, this is clearly a kind of thing that, what are you going to do? High school kids make movies. These are the kinds of things they want to make movies out of. But the school is not going to allow this to happen. They're not going to allow outsiders to come and see these movies, parents to come and see these movies on school grounds it's not even during school hours. This would have been after school hours. Now this, I would like to interview these kids who made these movies. I think this would be really fascinating. Unfortunately, I have no access to them without going through the school. Maybe I could find them. We'll see if I can get any information, although I'm sure I won't be able to, because, again, the teacher who teaches film operates under this system as well, and if it were to find out that I got the news through her about who these kids were and that they were ratting out their school, she'd probably be in trouble. So that's the news. difficult. Freedom of expression, well, within limits, I guess. And this is just not the way it's going to work at that school. That's all for me.